Hi guys, Annie's Reborn's here, and earlier today on my Instagram I posted a photo asking if people want to see my Paci collection for Nicholas, but also more specifically the different brands of Pacis that I have for him and how I've modified their nipples to fit him, because if you guys didn't know, he is the Twin A kit by Bonnie Brown, and he can take either modified or full nipples depending on the brand. So I thought that it would be good to have kind of a Twin A Paci guide. I don't know if people wanted to, if they were interested in the kit, if they wanted to know more about it. I don't know. I thought it would be an interesting idea for a video. So stay tuned if that's what you're interested in. All right. Okay, so I'm about to start. Sorry for the random lighting change, but Tessa's parents came over to help put some stuff up for her, so I had to stop filming so I could help them. But yeah, anyways, so we're going to start with, I'm going to show you his mouth first. That way you guys can kind of get a look at what his mouth looks like without a Paci, how deep it is. I usually judge like by my pinky. I can stick my pinky all the way into his mouth and it goes all the way to the first knuckle, which, as you can see, that's pretty deep. So he can take certain Pacis full, like full nipples, and certain Pacis modified. I'm going to start with the ones that he can take the full nipple that require zero modification, and then I'll move on to modified Pacis. So first, the easiest one that, you know, is super popular, super cheap, super easy is the Soothies. This is a 0 to 3 Soothie, and I like them because they literally just one hand slide right in, and it looks really, really sweet. Fits perfectly, does exactly what it's supposed to do, and that's how it looks on his face. So there's the Soothie. And then the next one is a gumdrop Paci. And one thing that I think is unique about these is that when you squeeze them, they're like jelly at the top, but there's some kind of like firm plastic in the bottom so they don't bend, which is pretty cool. This one, you kind of have to, it's going to be hard to do one-handed. Excuse the jostling of the baby's head unnaturally. But yeah, so you can stick it in, and it goes all the way in as well. This one I'm not as fond of because of that wide part at the base. You can see from the top it pushes out from his face quite a bit, but that's not anything that could be solved by like cutting the nipple because it's purely just the wide base. Though to be fair, on a real baby, it would look the same. I'm going to be that mom that's like, no, we're not using those Pacis because it looks wrong. Like, be weird. But, so there's the gumdrop. And then the last brand that I found that he can take a full nipple for are the Munchkin Latch Pacis. Now, I really like these because I think they're unique. I really like how this whole part is silicone, so it's very, like, pushable and, like, squeezable. But these go straight in as well. Real easy. Oh, come on now. Right on in. And these are kind of the same thing as the gumdrop because of that wide base that you can see. They stick out from his face, but they're still really, really cute. And I'll still use them, but they just stick out super far. So yeah, there's that. And so those are all the Pacis that he can take full unmodified nipples for. Stay tuned and I will show you the Pacis that he can take that are modified and how I modify. All right, guys, so now we're going to do modified Pacis. The first is the first are these Nooks. They're the orthodontic fit all silicone Pacis, and all I had to do, they were just a little bit too long. The nipple went in super easy by itself, but it was a little bit too long. So I literally just cut off the very tip of it, and it goes in. Because of the corners, it's easier to do with two hands, so forgive me. But yeah, see, it goes straight in, super flush against his face, fits him really well. I like how it looks on his face. It doesn't like crowd his nose or anything. So I really like those. And then next is a regular Nook. This is a newborn sized Nook. I believe I bought this from Hello Melissa Sue. So I did not have the original packaging, so I don't know exactly what Paci this is. But yet again, I cut off the very tip, and then I cut one corner because it was a little bit too wide. And it goes in really easily with two hands. With one hand, it's a nightmare. So forgive me.
Need help?
Yes, please. Tess, come be my hand model. Help my son. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, and I really, really like this one on his face. If he had more yellow, I would definitely use it more. Random niece. She looked so like, but yeah, so I love how this one fits his face. Yet again, one of the big markers that I look for in how I like Pacis to look is I like to make sure that it doesn't crowd his nose too much, because for a real baby, that's a big, big, big no-no. So if you want it to look realistic, you want it to sit flush against their face, and you want it to be clear of their nose. Now, clear of the nose can mean it either dips down and doesn't cover their nose, or something like the Soothie, for example, that when you put it in, it does not touch or get anywhere near their nose. There's a good amount of space so they can still breathe. So that's what you want to look for in Pacis for your reborns. Next Paci is the Chico all silicone orthodontic Paci. Yet again, it was just a little bit too long, which is honestly, of all the problems to have for a baby that takes full nipples, that is the easiest one to solve. If you have a nipple that's just a little bit too long, I just, yet again, just clipped off the tip, and it goes right in. If you have two hands. Good Lord. There we go. I know, I'm not asking you to. I got it in. I got it in. So yeah, this one, because the nipple is so skinny itself and his mouth is so open, it kind of flops a little bit, you can see, which I actually really like to use it for like those milk drunk photo shoots where like they are super passed out, that the Paci's falling out, kind of like that, you know, and I think it looks really, really cute. But yeah, this one fits his face. It's not my favorite just because of how loose it is, but I do like it for those certain photo shoots. Then the last Paci type that I have is a ma'am, and it's their 0 to 6 months, which you saw at the beginning of this video he was wearing. This one, I just cut off the majority of the nipple, as you can see, and then I cut the sides. This one definitely requires the most modification. I think it's safe to say for most Pacis for twin A, as long as you're getting the complete silicone 0 to 3 or newborn size nipples, then the most modification you're going to have to do is cutting off the tip. But for bigger Pacis, obviously, you're going to have to do a little bit more. You're going to have to work for it a little bit harder. But this one, I love how these look on his face. Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be buying more of these because they just fit him so perfectly. They are flush against his face. The curve of the plastic doesn't like stick out because his cheeks just fit. It's just so cute. So yeah, that is the last of the modified Pacis. Now I'm going to come back one more time to show you my full collection of Pacis that I have for him. Some of them are repeat brands, which is why they weren't in the actual demonstration part of the video. And I also have a bonus bottle nipple if you're looking for a bottle nipple that twin A can take completely. So yeah. Give me 1 second. Okay guys, so this is my complete Paci collection for Nicholas. Obviously the Soothies came in a 2-pack. I just didn't grab the second one. But I have these 4 Latch Pacis in blue, green, orange, and red. Then I have 2 blue Soothies, the 2 Chico silicones as well, but yet again it's the exact same Paci. Blue and a green gumdrop, blue and a green Nook orthodontic, 1 regular newborn size Nook, and then the 2 ma'ams that say feed me or nobody sleeps, and 1 that says keep calm and carry on. And then bonus, I wanted to show you guys a bottle nipple that I found that works perfectly for twin A. And the good part about it is a preemie. You can see it says preemie, right? Focus for me. Focus. No. Anyway, it's the preemie Dr. Brown's nipples. And the good thing about this is that these nipples, you don't have to have these specific preemie bottles. I do, because for role play they're helpful. But you can buy these in a pack of 2, and then they will work on their 4-ounce bottles, their 8-ounce bottles. It'll work as long as it's a Dr. Brown's skinny mouthed bottle, then they will work. And that's really good because that means that you don't have to buy certain special bottles. But see, it goes right in. And it's really just a good fit for this kit. So when I found that out, I was like, yes, that is perfect. And as you can see, I have a 4-ounce Dr. Brown's bottle here. And it has a preemie nipple and it will go in his mouth. Yet again, with one hand, it's difficult. I'm not even going to try anymore. I'm done. So that is my Twin A Paci guide. He is the Twin A kit by Bonnie Brown. And if you or someone you know has a Twin A by Bonnie Brown and is looking for pacis for them, you are more than welcome to send them my way. Okay, sorry guys, my mom called. But that actually gave me a time to remember that I forgot some stuff. So I also have this Latch Clip, which I want to use in a roleplay video because you take it and you attach it. Go inside. Quit laughing at me. So you attach it and then you push the button and you have the audible heartbeat, but also you can feel it. And so I thought that would be really cool for a roleplay video. And then I also have, he just looks so cute. Ugh, he's not even posed and he just looks adorable. I also have 2 Wubba Nubs, which I'm not going to put on him because they are literally the exact same Paci as the blue Susie. They're just green. But I have this little Triceratops friend. And Tess wants my cat. My cat. And then, bitch.
No, just kidding.
And then
fish.
And then,
he doesn't like me.
You want to pay for half the cat stuff, then you can call them your cats.
Nope, I'm the grandmother of the cats.
All right, then they are not.
Them and spoil them, but don't have to pay for them and return them when they're annoying.
Then they are not your cats.
Yes.
And then I have this bear Wubba Nub. And this guy's name is Sailor. I got him on a trip to the Outer Banks with my mom back when I had Tessa's Phoenix by Cassie Brace. And so his name is Sailor. But our Triceratops friend does not have a name. So I thought if you guys have suffered through this entire video and watched to the very end, if you comment down below what you would name this friend of ours.
Jazan the Puss Flintstone.
Shut up. If you will comment down below what you would like to name this little Triceratops friend, if I pick your name, then in my next video I will announce his name and I'll give a little tiny shout out to the account that named him. So yeah, give me your suggestions down below and let me know if this video is helpful and if there are any other requests like this that you would like to know for Twin A or whatever other kits I get in the future, just kind of little informational guides about brands and such, because I know that when I first look at kits, I look for stuff like this and I don't see a lot of it. So yeah, let me know what you think. I love you guys so much and I hope you're having good nights and good days and I will talk to you later.